always felt like there was enough awards that honored kids as far as academics as well as athletic, but there wasn't anything out there to let a child know that the littlest thing or the biggest thing they may be doing is recognized, and we appreciate it and we celebrate it. Leadership, humanitarian, social justice, creative talent, global, political, and entrepreneurship. We look for individual as well as group nominations as well.
We don't make the decisions. We select individuals from within the community who have no idea what YSP is, and the nominees are required to, the nominees are required to complete an essay on why this individual should be nominated, and then we create a board, again, from individuals within the community. They review the essays and they select blindly. There's no names, no one knows who the essay is about, and they're selected based on what they're doing within the community.
Because we did feel, based on her vision, that the youth should be celebrated for much more than just those two things. Not all kids excel in those two categories, as far as sports and academics.
Primarily, yes, we do service New Britain area, but we also hope to look beyond New Britain with the surrounding towns like Plainville, like Newington, towns that are pretty much attached to us. You know, because we do have a lot of kids that live in these outer towns that are very much involved in the New Britain community because their family grows up here, or they used to live here, or they go to church here, or they still go to program here. But we still looking for kids that is in surrounding towns that's attached to New Britain as well.
I got the award for humanitarian and social justice. With the Boys and Girls Club, I went to like different events. We went to a senior prom, so we had senior citizens have a prom, and then we helped serve the food. We also did a senior breakfast where we served the food for them. And it was just different events in the community where we helped out, and we just, mainly with the senior citizens, helping them. We also did an ice cream social for them, so we helped them out.
I got the leadership skills. Some things I did to get it was I participated in school events. I was a safety patrol in middle school. I go to youth forums to hear different sides of other people's story and what they think of the world that we live in now. At first, I was shocked and confused for what I did, because like Faith said, it wasn't just for the cameras, it was because making the world a better place or helping out my community.
Well, I was shocked because whenever I helped out, I never did it for an award. I did it just to help people. I also felt honored that somebody actually noticed the work I did and how I helped out in the community.
The first time it was brought to my attention that my child is receiving the YSP award in leadership, the first thing that jumped in my head was like, who, my son? This one? Like, really? So it kind of got me off guard too, but then it brought me back that raising him and instilling in him the morals that I want him to have, his education, helping one another, and also being a young black man and not fall victim to the stereotypes or the statistics. I instilled in him what he has to do.
And sometimes with that, it creates a stigma with the kids, a negative stigma. This really brought to light, that there are kids who not only are they smart and educated, but they are, you know, social activists, and they are leaders, and they are, you know, doing things to create change in this world, you know. And me being a product of New Britain myself, you know, in the New Britain school system, whatever, and seeing the changes from when I was young to now, this really gave me hope, because I didn't think that the kids were doing anything. Because when you walk around, you only see them only doing one thing.
And that's when all of a sudden the community allows that expression to happen.
Right.
But where is that congratulations and that supportive when there's leadership is being put forth for, you know, from the youth?
Right.
This is coming from youth. This is not youth. This is not adults. These are youth that have passion in their heart, leadership in their heart, because they want to do something good for the community, and they will be leaders. And leaders have followers. And as long as they're doing the good, that's what we need to exploit. There's too many negativity, and that's where a lot of kids follow, because the negativity is being exploited, whether it's social media, on TV, what have you.
Well, I'll answer that. I'd love to see YSP expand to having more nominees than we can handle. I'd love to see that the awards show is usually held the second Saturday in October. So I'd love to see that by the time July comes, we have so many applications for recipients to receive the award that we don't know what to do with them.
I love my New Britain. I do. I grew up here. I've been here since maybe the age of 4. I've gone to other public schools here. You know, I've worked in Farmington, but New Britain, you can't get me out of New Britain. I raised my kids in New Britain and taught them to love it, the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful. New Britain is New Britain. You know, I always tell my children to venture out, go out and see the world. New Britain will always be here. We're willing to accept you. This is one time that you can leave, and you know that when you come back, the people that are here will always love you. Will always love you.